The spirit of a lion chose him. Now he must become more than a warrior. He must become a legend. In the heart of the Serengeti, Jengo, a young Maasai warrior, felt the weight of destiny as the lion spirit whispered through the winds. His people faced an unstoppable enemy, and the spirit's power surged within him, burning with the raw power of the lion's essence. Jengo led his warriors forward, carrying the weight of their people's future. The enemy was fierce, their numbers overwhelming, but Jengo's resolve was unyielding. He embraced the lion's strength, channeling its ferocity and wisdom. As dusk veiled the vast plains, their footsteps marching forward, Jengo inspired his people, transforming fear into courage. As the battle raged, the lion's spirit roared through him, guiding his spear with precision and valor. Victory was theirs, and Jengo emerged not just as a warrior, but as a legend, his name echoing through the ages, a testament to the power of courage and the spirit within. What if your family owned the moon? In the vast arid expanse of the Namib Desert, astronomer Naledi stumbled upon a revelation that would change her life forever. Hidden in the dusty archives of her ancestral home, she discovered an ancient contract, a relic of her lineage, declaring her family as the rightful owners of the moon. This decree, passed down through generations, bestowed upon them the power to control the tides, influence dreams, and command the moonlight. Yet, this celestial inheritance was not without its challenges. An ancient order of stargazers, long forgotten by time, emerged from the shadows, determined to seize this power for themselves. Their aim was to shroud the moon in eternal darkness, stripping Naledi of her birthright. Faced with this threat, Naledi embarked on a journey to defend her family's legacy. She delved into the mysteries of the cosmos, harnessing the moon's power to thwart the stargazers' sinister plans. Her courage and ingenuity preserved the moon's light, ensuring it continued to illuminate the night sky for generations to come. What if your camera took pictures of the future? In the bustling streets of Lagos, Nigeria, street photographer Toby stumbles upon an old camera at a market stall. Intrigued, he buys it, unaware of its extraordinary power. As he develops the first roll of film, Toby is stunned to see images of events that haven't happened yet. Personal tragedies, joyous occasions, and even national disasters. Realizing the potential of his discovery, Toby faces a daunting challenge. He must decide whether to intervene in these future events or let them unfold as captured. His dilemma intensifies when a corrupt politician catches wind of the camera's abilities and becomes determined to possess it for his own gain. Toby takes action, using the camera to warn those in danger and striving to alter the course of fate. As the politician's men close in, Toby's courage is tested. In a climactic confrontation, Toby manages to outsmart his pursuers, ensuring the camera remains a tool for good. His actions not only save lives, but also secure a future where hope triumphs over corruption. What would you do if your body turned to stone piece by piece? In Kigali, Rwanda, medical student Ariella wakes up one morning to find her arm has turned to stone. Day by day, more of her body slowly petrifies. She discovers she is the last descendant of an ancient stonecutter's bloodline, cursed to become a living statue. Her only hope lies in finding the legendary heart of Igisaka, a gemstone said to hold the cure. But powerful forces want her to turn completely to stone, believing she holds the key to eternal life. Will she find the cure before she turns to stone? A taxi that never stops, a driver who can't get out, and passengers from across time itself. In Johannesburg, Baker, a seasoned taxi driver, picks up a mysterious passenger who whispers an eerie instruction: never stop driving. As the cityscape blurs around him, Baker realizes his minibus taxi is no longer his own. It becomes a vessel through time, ferrying lost souls who never completed their journeys. Baker's task is daunting. He must navigate the swirling timelines, ensuring each passenger reaches their destined moment. But the stakes rise when a malevolent spirit, intent on altering history, boards the taxi. This spirit seeks to hijack the vehicle, threatening to trap Baker and his passengers in a chaotic loop of time. Baker's actions are swift and decisive. He grips the wheel, focusing on the road ahead, resisting the spirit's influence. With each turn, he fights to maintain control, determined to protect his passengers and preserve the timeline. His courage and resolve lead to a triumphant outcome, as the spirit is expelled and the taxi resumes its rightful path, ensuring history remains unchanged. What if you could steal rain? In a drought-stricken village in Chad, 12-year-old Malik discovers a secret. He can summon rain from distant lands. His village, parched and desperate, sees hope in the dark clouds he calls forth. But Malik's gift is not just a blessing. It becomes a beacon for danger. Ruthless warlords and greedy corporations, hearing whispers of his power, seek to control him, seeing in him a weapon to be wielded. Malik faces a daunting challenge: protect his village or conceal his extraordinary ability. With each storm he conjures, the stakes grow higher. Malik takes action, secretly bringing rain to his village at night, hoping to avoid detection. But the relentless forces close in, threatening to tear apart the fragile peace he's created. In the end, Malik's courage and cunning lead to a daring plan. He outsmarts his pursuers, ensuring his village thrives while keeping his gift hidden. His actions not only save his people, but also preserve the freedom to wield his power for good, away from those who would exploit it. If you lost your name, would you even know? Deep in Porto Novo, Benin, a hidden marketplace trades in names and identities. Young historian Adana, passionate about uncovering her roots, stumbles into this secretive world. In a fateful transaction, she loses her name, and with it her very essence begins to vanish. Her family, her friends, even her own reflection fail to recognize her. Desperate to reclaim her identity, Adana embarks on a perilous journey through a realm inhabited by forgotten souls and cunning spirits. Her task is daunting: to outwit the powerful merchants who trade in memories and names. Each step deeper into this shadowy world reveals unsettling truths. Some names hold power beyond imagination, and some are best left forgotten. Through courage and wit, Adana confronts the enigmatic forces that erased her. Her journey uncovers not just her name, but a deeper understanding of who she truly is. In reclaiming her identity, she learns that some names are lost for a reason, and not all should be found again. A laugh stole his voice. Now he must steal it back. In the streets of Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, journalist Yared found himself intrigued by the legend of the laughing hyena, a mythical shapeshifter rumored to steal voices. Skeptical, he chuckled at the tale, dismissing it as mere folklore. But his laughter came at a price. The next morning, Yared awoke to a chilling silence. His voice was gone, trapped within the haunting echoes of a hyena's laugh. Armed with nothing but ancient wisdom and raw courage, Yared raced against time to confront the trickster spirit. Knowing his own voice hung in the balance of this deadly game, he delved into ancient texts, consulted local shamans, and followed cryptic clues through the city's labyrinthine alleys. In a tense confrontation beneath a full moon, Yared faced the trickster. With courage and cunning, he outwitted the hyena, reclaiming his voice in a triumphant shout. Yet he learned a profound lesson. Some voices, once stolen, echo forever reminding him of the power and mystery of belief. He eats fire to survive, but now the fire wants him back. On the slopes of Mount Kilimanjaro, Tanzania, a young warrior named Nashon has a secret. He eats fire to survive. The flames heal him, give him strength, and fuel his power. But when an ancient volcano spirit awakens, demanding its fire back, Nashon must decide: give up his gift or face the wrath of a god. Because some flames aren't meant to be consumed. Nashon's village thrived under his protection. The crops grew lush, and the people lived in peace. His task was to safeguard them, but the spirit's demand threatened everything. The volcano rumbled ominously, signaling its anger, and Nashon knew he had to act. He journeyed to the heart of the mountain, where the spirit awaited. With each step, the heat intensified, testing his resolve. Nashon offered a pact, his power for the safety of his people. The spirit, moved by his courage, accepted. The volcano calmed, and Nashon returned. His powers gone, but his heart full. The village remained safe, a testament to his sacrifice, and Nashon found strength in his humanity, not the fire. A drummer plays a beat, and time stops. In the vibrant streets of Dakar, Senegal, master drummer Ndour is known for his mesmerizing rhythms that make crowds dance. One evening, during a lively street performance, Ndour strikes a forbidden beat, an ancient rhythm whispered about in legends. Suddenly, the bustling city freezes, every movement halted, every sound silenced, except for Ndour and a mysterious masked stranger who appears before him. The task is clear, yet daunting. Ndour must unravel the enigma behind this time-stopping rhythm. The masked stranger, speaking in riddles, hints at a powerful secret hidden within the beat, a secret that could bind Ndour's heartbeat to the eternal rhythm of time itself. Driven by urgency, Ndour embarks on a journey through the city's silent streets, following the clues left by the stranger. He taps into the deep well of his musical heritage, seeking guidance from ancient rhythms and forgotten tales. Finally, as the first light of dawn touches Dakar, Ndour discovers the rhythm's true purpose and plays the counterbeat, releasing the city from its frozen state. His heartbeat, once at risk, now beats freely, echoing with newfound wisdom and respect for the power of music. She unearthed an ancient grave, and now the dead want her to rule. On the skeleton coast of Namibia, the wind whispers the names of the dead. When archaeologist Zenzi uncovers an ancient burial site, she hears a voice calling her name. Soon she realizes she's been chosen, not as an explorer, but as the next queen of the forgotten, ruling over lost souls who never got to rest. But some spirits don't want a queen. They want revenge. As Zenzi delves deeper into the mysteries of the burial site, she faces the daunting task of understanding her new role. The spirits, restless and yearning for peace, demand her leadership. Yet among them, a faction seeks to overthrow her, believing her presence disturbs their eternal slumber. Determined to bring harmony, Zenzi embarks on a perilous journey through the spectral realm, guided by ancient rituals and her unwavering resolve. She negotiates with the vengeful spirits, offering them the promise of peace. In the end, Zenzi's courage and compassion unite the spirits, allowing them to finally rest. Her reign as Queen of the Forgotten becomes a beacon of hope, forever altering the fate of the Skeleton Coast. A woman enters his taxi, but never leaves. In the chaotic streets of Johannesburg, Temba, an Uber driver, possesses an unusual gift. He can see the last memories of anyone who sits in his back seat. For years, he's ignored this eerie ability, dismissing it as a curse. But one fateful night, a mysterious woman enters his taxi and inexplicably, she never leaves. She vanishes into thin air, leaving only her haunting last memory behind, a chilling vision of fear and desperation. Driven by a sense of duty and curiosity, Themba faces the daunting task of unraveling the mystery behind her disappearance. He must delve into the fragmented memories left in his car, piecing together cryptic clues that lead him through the shadowy underbelly of the city. As Themba navigates this dangerous path, he encounters unexpected allies and formidable foes. His journey becomes a race against time to uncover the truth before the spectral presence of the woman consumes him entirely. In the end, Themba's determination not only solves the mystery but also frees him from the burden of his gift, restoring peace to his troubled soul. She borrowed time. Now it's time to pay it back. In Lusaka, Zambia, Tandiwe was supposed to die as a child, but an old woman at the market gave her a charm that let her borrow time. Now she's 21, and the time she borrowed has run out. The spirits have come to collect. But Tandiwe isn't ready to go. To survive, she must find the woman who saved her, before her borrowed time disappears forever. Tandiwe's heart raced as she retraced her steps to the bustling market, the place where her life had been extended. Her task was clear: locate the mysterious woman who had given her the charm. With each passing moment, the shadows lengthened, whispering reminders of her dwindling time. Desperation fueled her search, weaving through the vibrant stalls, asking vendors if they remembered the old woman. Finally, a fruit seller pointed her towards a secluded alley. There, Tandiwe found the woman, who revealed that to truly own her time, Tandiwe must confront the spirits and prove her worth. With newfound courage, she faced the spirits, and her bravery granted her a lifetime of her own.